My oldest son called me one day after he left work, and he said, Mama, the guys at work today said that I'm white folk. I'm not white people. What does that mean? So I had to give him a couple examples, and I was like, well, most white people haven't been to jail for a fist fight. That's some white folks do. Most white folks will do things like right now, I got one big toe painted. That's it. White people, they can have all their toes painted. Most white folk will have at least one homemade tattoo or a really cheap tattoo that they then have to get covered up. White people, they're really cute, they're really dainty, they're really well thought out and prepared. White people, you can come out with a certain energy and they might back down or they might match your energy. White folk is the opposite. We're not going to match your energy. We're going to raise you 10. You come at somebody that you think is a white people and then you get a white folk and you're like, oh, I stepped on more than I thought I did right there. And it's funny because you'll look at somebody and you'll be like, oh, that's a white people. No. You interact with them the wrong way and you learn real quick, that's a white folk. I've met some people in every single social class that I'm like, white people, and then something happens or pops off and I'm like, you were white folk all along. I didn't even know it. Or you can be like me and you can raise a house full of kids because I have 5 and I have 2 that are for sure white folk and 2 that are white people. Axel will tell you he's 15. He is white people. He don't want to be associated with white folk, but he got a white folk mama, so he's just kind of screwed. Tilly Hayes Ann. Have an interaction with sister 1 or 2 times, you're going to know. She's feral as a raccoon. She will bite your face off. She is white folk. Everly Rose, she knows that she is white people. She will tell you, you don't leave the house without your hair and makeup. Her toes would never be not painted all the way. Matter of fact, she looked at me and asked me why only 2 of my toes are painted. Why are only your big toenails painted, Mama? Why are the rest of them not? Baby, because I ain't got time and I really don't care that much. My oldest son, he's definitely white folk. He gets it from his mama. He gets it from everybody in his family. Some people might say that white folk are also known as trashy. I've been called that a time or 2 in my life. But let me just tell you, when crap hits the fan, you're going to need some white folks. You don't need just white people in those moments. You're going to be like, where are my white folks? Because that's when you're going to need us the most. So call me trashy. That's why I got tattoos to prove it. So are you white people or are you white folk?